Guys, welcome. Episode 4 of If You Think About It. I'm here with the one and only Miss Sarah McGinley. Sarah, please hold for
Applause.
applause.
Just so hold for applause. Okay. It's still going. Let it die down.
Done. I haven't
I'm
spoken to you in 47 years.
47 years. So this is just going to be a general catch up versus
Yeah, to be
any
honest, you
kind
guys,
of
there's not even really a topic. It's just a kiki.
just sit back and enjoy.
Um,
And you can hear about how my vagina has been ripped open and I've made a human. So there.
Literally, I just also, I'm prepared for this to be like 12 minutes long because you're going to get up and go have to put your baby back to bed.
I know. I would
You guys,
literally just told Davo that he needed to stay alive. I was like, look alive. Like, you got to take over. Let's go.
sorry, babe. This is what it is. This is real
Yeah.
life, okay? How do you
Yeah.
expect us to get famous on a podcast if we have to go tend to our baby? Oh,
And he also wanted to sit here while I was doing this. I was like, Dad, I want to talk to my friends.
I don't think
Leave
I
me
want that.
alone.
Yeah,
Need some
for sure, no.
privacy.
Yeah, actually. Where do we start?
Where do we begin? I mean, you're the host, so I guess.
Yeah, also I tried to make a structure and I just know it's not gonna be followed, so it is what it is for today. I think I know my audience enough and I know that we are able to ping pong off each other and just keep a flow. So I'm not even
Yeah.
worried about it. What kind of
Uh,
losers have a
What kind of
format?
losers have a format? I mean, it's just. I'm proud of you, though. I am proud of you for doing this.
Yeah.
Well
Thanks,
done,
babe.
making moves.
Okay. I just seriously don't know anything about your life. Where are you? What country are you in? What is the
So
deal?
that's what I was going to ask you. Am I your first international guest?
Yes, you guys, I just processed. Mr. White, darling, you're
So
fine. Come on.
she's in Germany at the moment, in Berlin.
Germany.
Germany, if just for you, Matt, probably most people know, it's in Europe and it's not
Okay,
a peninsula. So
honestly,
just so you know.
I'm gonna add a poll. Let's talk about it. People that grew up in America, do you think Ireland is A, connected to the rest of land, B, a peninsula,
Which is what's it
which
called when
is
something's not connected to land, Matthew?
listen.
An island?
Peninsula is surrounded by water on 3 sides, right?
Yes.
And then an island is completely
Okay, but the
separated.
question is not, do you know the difference between a fucking peninsula or an island? Is Ireland the country an island or a peninsula?
I was getting there, and then once again, this is my podcast, so please don't cut me off. Like I was saying, do we
We're gonna
think
have some
Ireland?
problems.
Yeah, I am aware. I think a lot of people in the States that don't, in the same way you probably don't know where North Dakota is on a map, do you?
That's true. Yeah, I don't.
Right,
I
right.
guess
Okay,
it's
you don't
north
know.
of Dakota.
Honestly, you ate that. Yeah, you ate that.
Just
No,
by the name. That's just
it's north of South Dakota.
It's
But
north,
yeah,
exactly. I
that's
didn't know
just
there
what you
was a
said.
South Dakota, but then there's got to be a main one, so it's got to be
And
north of that.
that's why I do this is so much more than just connection. It's an educational experience
The
here on If You
educational.
Think About It. Because if you think about it, I'm teaching you about geography, and you're welcome.
You're right. I
Um,
actually couldn't name all the states either.
so, okay, listen. There was a conversation in a car ride about how I thought Ireland was connected to something else up there, and I thought it was a peninsula. And
Okay.
Sarah was very quick and sharp to remind me that Ireland is an island, which is
And then what
completely
happened,
detached.
Matthew? Then what
What?
happened, Matthew? Did you believe me when I told you, or did you ask Google?
Oh, who's to say? I mean, it
And
was so
then
long ago.
when you Googled, did you also not believe Google? And did you also then fight
The
against me and
government,
Google?
Trump,
Yeah.
you can't believe anything these
It
days.
could be
Okay.
in the country, could just be AI as well. So,
So much AI just lying to me. I
you
can't
don't
trust
know.
anybody.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
we'll leave it to the poll. We'll leave it to the people.
Yeah. And I'm excited to see those results. So you guys, please
Yeah.
go ahead
I
and vote for me.
yeah, I feel like
Vote
it's
for
not
me.
like a subjective thing, but yeah, we'll
Mhm.
see. We'll see.
Oh,
Anyway,
moving on.
Germany is on the continent of Europe,
Obviously,
neighboring
I mean,
Poland and Denmark.
great.
And just for more geography, and
Mhm.
yeah, we've been here fucking hell since August.
Okay, so maybe people don't know who you are. Guys, background story. Sarah and I met in
Don't be
LA.
ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous, Annie. Everybody wants this.
Who would not
Um,
know who I am?
I mean, seriously. Hashtag worldwide.
Yeah.
Not me grabbing my wire against my hair. Anyways, you guys.
I've got braids in.
If you'll excuse us.
Okay.
I just got these done.
I
Sarah and
should
I
wear a wig for this though.
listen, one, I'm hot already. Like right now, we haven't even
You
started. I'm
are.
sweating. Two, the
I
fan's
know
on it. I
it's
can't
true.
turn the AC on because I don't want the noise.
You're
But
very you're like making me really sad because you're like rubbing it in because Germany, well, actually it's been nice the past few days, but we were dealing with like -10 shit a few weeks ago.
I
So
thought you were gonna say like no AC. I forget it's like winter elsewhere.
there's no AC period, and
So
like
what's
that's
the
a
temperature right
problem.
now?
No, today it was like I don't know what it is in American temperatures, but if first it was 16 degrees today, which I guess is like 60s,
Yeah, okay, that's not
I
bad.
think. Yeah,
I
it's
think
not
it's
bad
like
for
65,
spring.
but
Yeah.
damn.
But it's like a
Okay,
heat
anyways.
wave for you now, isn't it?
It literally was like 95 the past like 3 days, and I just like, listen, it's March. I'm prepared in August and September for that kind of weather in LA, but like you're coming off of like 50, 60s going to 95s for like a week is just like a little aggressive for me.
You can take it though. You're good with it. You
I mean,
take it,
yes.
son.
Yeah. I hate you. But yeah, so Sarah was actually like my first friend when I moved to Los Angeles, and also my first friend to abandon me. And she decided to move across the country. She said, I no longer want to be your friend. I don't think you're fun or interesting. I want you to
Hmm.
unalive yourself and good luck in the world. And then
Yeah,
she had a baby and moved to Germany.
which was a
And
personal attack. I was like, how can I just further separate myself from Matthew? And I was like,
right,
I must have a child.
I think the listeners understand that. That's pretty common
Yeah,
sense to me.
yeah,
Yeah, so she left me, she had a child, she's been in Ireland, then she's in Berlin, then she's in just flying around with her baby and
yeah,
forgets about her friends. So it's hard to be friends with someone
yeah,
like that. Also it's like an 8 or 9 hour time change. So it's like she'll respond at like 3 in the morning and then I'll respond at like 11 and then it just kind of
yeah.
cycles back. So this is the first time I've really gotten to chat with you, which is exciting for me because I
I
miss you.
know. I'm so happy for you because it's like a really big moment for you.
Yeah.
But did we talk about how like we really met, like in a real trauma bond,
I
or
mean, take it
are we
away,
not
sis.
airing?
No, no, we can air it all. That's the whole point here.
Yeah. So
Mm.
Matthew and I, we met on a rehearsal on a skeleton project. It was like really well paid.
Yeah, big bucks, guys.
We
This
were
is like a
just like we were in such a good mood because we were just like we're rich.
big deal.
I'll leave it to you whether you want to name the artist or not. But anyway, it was like going for a draft for a football team. Like we really thought we were gonna make it. We
Like,
were like,
we're like, girl, I can't wait to be
no.
on tour with you. I really fuck
I
with
was
your energy. Like,
I was
this is gonna
like,
be
this is
so fun for
it. I was
us.
like, everybody's bomb. I was like, these other people didn't even show up to the rehearsal that are supposed to be doing this tour.
I
I
actually
was
forgot
like,
about that and just got pissed all over again.
I know. I was like, we've got this. Like, we've got this. And yeah, turns out we didn't got this.
We don't got shit.
And they said, we'll actually take everybody except you.
But they said this one and that one, probably not. And the
They're
rest of
like,
you guys, let's go. Pack your bags.
they're great. You guys are great. And then they were like, could actually you two that we haven't chosen, could you actually teach the people who are gonna take your place?
Actually, though, like, how
But
bizarre.
yeah, and, like, we're not even gonna have you as, like, a backup swing, nothing,
No, no
and
understudy
you
position, just
also you won't be paid to teach those people,
no.
but that's what's gonna happen,
If you could
and
come to those rehearsals, though, and just step in for them because they can't be there, just we would like that. And I
yeah, that would
said,
be great, and you don't miss any of them as well. You gotta
"Yeah,
be at all
like,
of
you
them.
have to be there because someone has
Yeah,
to." And, like,
yeah,
what a
and
crazy
then
time.
and then I feel yeah, and then that's what really, we'd already decided we're gonna be friends, like, I think I asked you, I was like, "Would you be my friend?" And because it's, like, weird making friends as an adult,
Yeah,
which
and I
is,
was
like,
probably
what
like,
I'm
"Ooh, this sounds desperate," but I
you're
guess.
whatever, you literally went hard. I was like, I could see your boner through your pants, like,
Just
play
so desperate,
play it
foaming at the
play it
mouth.
play it cool, please, and then that, like, really trauma bonded us. But it is a really strange thing making friends as an adult, which is something I'm experiencing here because 'cause I'm like, "Ooh, this is the first time I moved somewhere and it's not for dance." So it's
Also, like,
like
let's talk about it. Like, we're dancers, we're artists, we're in LA, we're in a big city, and now we're, like, in a foreign country that we have no ties to, no friends, no relatives, no nothing, and you have a child for the first time, and you're, like,
right? She said
navigating the
switch it
world,
up.
like,
Yeah.
just you're, like, by yourself pretty much when Dal was at work, and, like,
Yeah.
how do you meet people? Like, do you have mom friends? Do you go to Mommy
So
and
you
Me
ba y
things?
no, I cannot be
Okay.
dealing with those groups. I can't, like, I just
Oh,
it's too much. It's
culty?
like they're also, like, a specific time of the day, and then also when you go, like, you don't know if people are gonna speak English or not because you speak a
Oh,
different
true, right.
language here.
Yeah.
And
Yes, I did forget about that.
so, no, but, like, most people do speak English, but then there is a massive expat community because it's, Berlin, because it's capital, but it's so weird because it is like, "Do you have a baby? I have a baby. Are our babies the same age? Okay, cool, let's hang." But then and everybody's really lovely, I have went on a few coffee dates and stuff like that, but it's also like, then when you both meet, you're both first time moms. You both have your baby with you. You don't know this person, so it's not like you can just be quiet and like figure things out. And yeah, sure, the other person gets it because they have a baby, but it's like you're trying to have a conversation and then you're like, "Oh, the baby, and then oh, I need to feed him, and oh, I need
Yeah,
to like you
awkward.
can't, yeah, you can't like fully be present or have a conversation with them, right? So it's impossible. And then you
I'm
walk
thinking,
away
like,
from
the
it.
awkwardness of, like, a first date and, like, you're trying to, like, have a conversation, but then also being interrupted while that's happening, and you're like, "Hey, just hold that thought." Like,
But it's more awkward because there's no alcohol, so it's like
that's
generally
fair.
on my first dates anyway, there would be alcohol involved, but, like, you
We
can't be
know.
like
The switch
you
up
can't
there, I mean, it was very obvious, and I'm pretty sure that I outed you before I even knew you were pregnant because of that reason.
I was like remember we went to the Thanksgiving Ali's Thanksgiving, and we were like I was like, "What should I
Thanksgiving.
tell?" I was like, what should I tell people? I'm on
Obviously starts
antibiotics. I'm
drinking
on
wine,
antibiotics."
like, and
I was like,
it
"I
was
literally
very
know."
obvious.
Nobody cared. Nobody even knew I was alive. I was
I said,
like
"Girl, no one's thinking about it, but just tell people you're on an antibiotic and you can't
I
be drinking."
know. Yeah, I was
And
like,
it worked.
I yeah, it did work, but I think, you think people are thinking more about you than they actually are, nobody gives a
Yeah,
fuck.
actually, no one gives a shit about you.
Yeah, actually, nobody was even asking, "Do you have a drink?" Now I'm actually offended.
Yeah, no one cares about you in the world. Ooh,
Yeah,
I
pretty
love
much.
that.
So, yeah, it's weird. It's hard to make, and I think as well when you're all dancers and like, you're in LA, you don't really even think about making friends. It really happens very organically because you're all kinda what is it?
In the same rooms, friends with that
Cut from the
person.
same cloth.
Sure.
And, you've all come to the city for you have a lot of things in common, whether you even like people around you or not. Like, you've all kind of taken that big risk. You've all come to this big city. You're all pursuing your passions. You are all passionate about dance, kind of, on some days. And, like,
Every other 3rd
or
day, but yeah.
or you can, like, bond over, like, auditions, over classes, or over like things you don't like about the bullshit that happens. You know what I mean? There's a lot to discuss, even if you don't have anything personally to
Can
discuss.
I just vent really quick because I haven't told you this, but also we had an
Absolutely.
audition. I won't say for who. We had not I'll tell you later, but
We're
we had
not
an
dropping
audition.
names in this.
Uh, Again, just leave the names out of it. Nobody needs to know.
Yeah.
So we went for this artist tour audition, and naturally, the email we got all black,
Mhm.
personal style, and bring your headshot and resume stapled, which is like the two
Yeah.
things that pretty much every audit,
And
like
your
to do that.
personality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Ew. So we do that. Great. Everyone goes. We learn the choreo. We go in our groups, and then she basically keeps the headshots of the people that she wants to see. And she is like about to read these off. She goes, "Okay, so the names that I'm about to read are the people that I want to stay for the callback." And this boy walks up, name to be unnamed, and I will repeat the name once the mics are off. Um, and
Write
he
it in the
goes,
chat.
so, and like this person's been a dancer, has been in the, you know what to do. So he runs up to the
Yeah.
table, goes, "Oh, I haven't gone yet. Like I haven't danced." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, like I'm so sorry. I actually didn't like ask that." So she's like calling names just to like go with them. She's like, "Jonathan," and someone's like, "This Jonathan or this?" Because there's two. She's like, "I don't care. Doesn't matter. Just go with him." So they go, he dances, switch lines, do it again. Great. Tell me why. Stos gets the chop, right? No, thank
He
you.
got it?
Which like no, no, chop, cut.
Oh, chopped. Oh, I thought you
Yes,
said got the job. I was like, "What?"
they got the chop, chop, chop.
Oh, okay, okay,
Got the
okay.
chop. In his all black outfit, followed the prompts. It was like, we don't want to see any big tricks. We want to see acting. It's theatrical. It's this. It's whimsical. Okay. And then tell me why this
Lies.
man doesn't have a headshot, walked up to the table and said, "Hey, I haven't danced yet," and didn't have his headshot or his resume. And she goes, "Okay, well, can you go get a piece of paper and like put your name on it?" So he got a piece of paper from the front desk of the studio, wrote his name on it, and put it in front of her so that she had like something to reference. And she stops the audition. She goes, "Okay, so I just want everybody to like, let this be a lesson. If you don't have a headshot at an audition for whatever reason, she's like, I get it, shit happens, life happens, whatever. I've heard everything in the book. But if you don't, get a piece of paper, draw a smiley face, write your name, and write like 5 bullet point credits, like 5 major things that you've done in the past 2 years. And like at least give me something because like to show up and say, hey, I haven't danced because I didn't give you a headshot and I don't have one is crazy unprofessional at an audition. Like just don't
But
waste my
yeah,
time.
100.
So
And also
he
like
was like,
a
yep.
kick in the face to the people who paid to print off and have theirs.
And you know what? I was contemplating going to like FedEx to see if I should print off a different headshot because I didn't have. Also, we got the email for the audition the night before. And it's like, why are we doing the last minute?
Crazy.
Like, we didn't know we were going to have a tour. Like, we couldn't have
Yeah.
given our dancers more than
Why did they
24
do
hours to
that?
prepare. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this headshot doesn't really match the vibe of the ones that I like for this artist. So I was like, let me like maybe wake up early. And I did it because I was honestly like, you know how I feel about auditions. Like they're just awful.
Yeah.
I'm like, I do the
Awful.
most. I waste my time, my money, my energy to be cut, and I'm like, not worth it. So I didn't, which I'm glad I
Yeah.
didn't. But anyways, needless to say, all that to say, Christos, who followed the prompt, did the choreo, smash, 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 cut. And the one who didn't have his headshot got made an example of in front of the entire class. And it I'll tell you this, I'll just say, didn't
Do
follow the
it.
prompt of what we should be wearing. Yeah, she's like, give it to me. Was wearing a sweatshirt that was not the color of the color that was being asked. And like showed up in street clothes, was taking baggy hip hop sweats. And it's just like, you got asked to stay. You made it to the callback. And that's when just like,
Do you think it was like a power move? Like, because he's quite well known, you know what I mean? She's gonna kind of know who he is anyway. No, she's gonna know who he is, but I think that's a power move. Actually, I remember one time in London, it was like this workshop for this choreographer at the time that was doing like X Factor and all those like big TV things. So, you know, obviously every bit the energy in the room was just like desperation. Like everyone wanted to
just could
impress.
smell just
So you had to be
rotting.
asked to this workshop or whatever. And the same thing, like it was all black, blah, 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 blah. But they also had another workshop thing on that day, and I just actually didn't read the email, and I came in my Lakers jersey, which is obviously bright yellow,
Oh, I
and
know her.
okay. I was like, "Great." And at the time, I had red hair, so it was just like a whole explosion of eyesore. And anyway,
Yeah.
then afterwards, I had, like, an interview with the guy who, like, owned the agency or whatever, and he said to me and this is to me, I was mortified when the girls told me afterwards. I was like, "Fuck, like, I don't have anything black on me, whatever," and I was like, "Okay." Anyway, it wasn't an audition or anything like that, so it was just a workshop. But then I was like, "Oh, that's probably really, like, frowned upon." But the guy afterwards was like, "I really like how you kinda just, like, didn't follow the rules and, like, wore pop color and everyone" he was like, "That was really, like, bold move and la, la, la." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
okay."
thanks, that's what I was going for.
I was like,
That
go
was
hard
my
or go
intention.
home." Totally
You gotta
not, but
stand out.
yeah,
No, but it's just like it just infuriates me, like, I don't know why.
yeah.
Every time I get in
No,
those
it
rooms, I'm like, it's always something.
there's so much bullshit, and it's also like playing by the rules doesn't really work. Like, it depends on the
No,
person,
that's
obviously, because it's like, remember that big audition we were at and, like, there was a line for 64 days and people dead ass pulled up in their car, skipped the whole line, went in, and I'm like, "The audacity." I wish I had
yeah.
1% of that confidence
When
to
we were
be
waiting in, like, 87-degree weather in the heat with no water for, like, literally 10 hours, yeah, that was
yeah,
awesome.
pretty
So, needless to say,
yes.
Miss Thing, you're not missing too much over here because it's really not gotten any better.
No, I don't like I miss dancing. I haven't really been
Sure.
dancing, but like I really, really do not miss that feeling of wanting to be chosen or things being in someone else's ball court. And I
It's
think
just
that
nothing's
never
linear.
really yeah, I don't think that ever really I don't think that fucking sits with anyone unless you are the one being chosen. And then you're
Right?
like, "Oh, great, happy days." Like, I'm not sure there's anybody who's like, "I just love being rejected. It's just
Like,
such a good lesson."
it's just
But
so funny. I, like, walked in and Chad
yeah,
was, like, so confident. Oops. Chad was like, "So if you could see this setup right now I have, it's like a stool with a garbage bin on my laptop, like, the most."
in my mind, you have your keyboard in front of you,
I love
and
that.
then
I
your
wish you could
headphones and
see.
your microphone.
It's just all a mystery. Chad was like, "Yeah, I was so confident that I got that, like, I was making it to callbacks," and, like, the rest of us came back for callbacks, and we're, like, in the holding room, and, like, he walks in and sees me and struts up, and he's like, "Well, got cut." And I was just like, you're just like, "Yep, that's how it goes." You think you're, like, booking the tour, and then it's like, "Yeah, thanks so much for coming," and you're like, "Wait, me? You sure?
So that
68 here, me, my number? It's me you want to leave?"
That's why I hate when they have callbacks on the next day because
Oh,
I'm
even
like,
worse.
"Don't do that to me," because
No.
you know you gotta go back, and you gotta go back to the scene of the crime, and
Well,
it's
it's
like a
just like,
whole
waste my
next
time, waste my
day.
gas, like, yeah, so much
You
energy, just
fucked
be
my day
efficient.
already by just even
Yeah,
having an audition that you told me about the night before, and then, like,
for
let's be
real.
real.
And also, like, it's on a Friday. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing auditions on the weekends?
And those people I have heard that, like, do these last minute
Fake
auditions
news.
are the worst people to work for.
Yeah,
And
well,
it's also
I could see
I've been
that.
seeing a lot of, like, bird's eye view. I've been seeing a lot of, things on Instagram recently where people are like, "Come to my class looking for new dancers, blah, blah, blah," and I'm like, "Oh my god, that should be illegal because you're
Well, I think
essentially paying to be seen." There's a
no, but
difference between
you know what? As a teacher, great marketing, because you really have these people wrapped around your finger thinking they're gonna book a tour with
we
Ariana
had
Grande,
we had
and
to
they're
b
not.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know whose class you're talking about. But we had to ban that at base because people were like there was just not enough bread for everybody, and there was, like,
Like,
so many
saying that
dancers, and people would show up in the hundreds for these classes that normally otherwise would have maybe 10 in the room.
yeah, 15 maybe.
So it's like you're also that means you're like it's a different kind of rental if you contact the studio and say, "Hey, I wanna hold an audition at your studio," versus like, "I'm teaching class, like, can I have a slot to teach class?" Like, it's we're paying you
Hey,
to
you
be
know what thought
there.
just came to my brain?
Well,
I absolutely hate that we're talking about this.
I know, how did it get there so
I don't
quick?
know. I wanna switch gears, and that's
Rewind. So
and that's what you
anyway,
can do when you have your own podcast.
exactly. And I think what a great segue would have been 20 minutes ago was me trying to make friends and it being like dating and then talking about dating.
You know what's really fun is when people talk about great segues that could have been, but didn't act on it.
Shoulda,
That's
woulda,
cool.
coulda. Yeah. Yeah. I
Listen,
was
I
leaving it open to you, but
before Sarah left me and abandoned me,
Mhm.
we were in this dating world in Los Angeles, which if you've been, you know, is trash. It's awful here.
Yeah.
But it does make for a good wine night with some funny, like, date stories, and
Yep.
you know what I thought about when I thought, "Hey, let's talk about dating?" I thought, I have a whole folder in my phone of things like Tinder or Hinge profiles that I've screenshotted and either sent or just, like, put in a folder because I'm like, it's so bizarre the things that people put out there, and I would love to go through those with you right now if you don't mind.
Oh, I would love nothing more. It's like,
Oh, baby, buckle up.
did you know about that Facebook group? There's like one that girls have that it's like, have you dated this guy? And
No, but
people
I think that's a great idea.
posted it. Yeah. It's supposed to be for safety,
Sure.
as in like if there's something weird or if someone's cheating and they're like, yo,
"Hey,
like
is this your man?"
right. So it's supposed to be like, it is, I'm sure, for like some, but I just love it. It should be so illegal. If the men knew what they were posting
Oh, I'm sure. Also, did you
about
know that
this.
Facebook dating is a thing?
I did hear about this, but
How?
I feel like it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like younger generations are using that. Like
Well, that's wh
it's
someone that's in my friend circle was like, "Yeah, I was on Facebook," and I was like, "Excuse me?" Like, we
yeah,
made fun of him.
I love a Facebook group. I think
Oh,
if you
yeah,
move in,
we know.
love a Facebook
Oh,
group.
we know. You know what? Marketplace is fantastic, I will say. I have
Yeah,
bought
it is.
several and sold several things on Marketplace, and it comes in
Yeah,
handy.
and when you move country, you've got, like, Irish in LA, and you've got, like, all these things,
Ah,
and
you're
they
right,
always
you're
help
right,
you
you're right.
out. Yeah.
That's nice.
So okay, about these screenshots, what the
Um,
fuck?
really quick. Do you wanna know what I used this morning?
My waffle maker?
And?
My coffee machine?
Yeah, sure did. I thought about Facebook Marketplace and when you were selling those things, and Sarah gave me a
Babe,
little mini waffle maker and her Nespresso machine, which pretty much are a staple in my breakfast every
did you
morning.
ever use the pans?
Yes, but I'll tell you what, the small one is like what I usually cook my eggs in or make my omelets. It
Okay,
does the same thing
great.
as when you had the old ones of mine and you're like, these pans suck. So it's like, I
Oh,
think
they've
it's the way that
lost
I'm
their
washing them. Yeah, like it's like the layer of nonstick or whatever is gone because now I'll put oil, but it'll still have that like egg coating when I'm done.
all of them are just the little one,
Just a little one, but it's because I use that one the most.
and I
So I
use
just
that one the most.
like, I don't
Single
want to
girl.
cook 3 or 4 eggs in a giant frying pan, like, that's
Exactly,
just
and
it's
you're only
no.
cooking for one, so it's, like, the perfect size, yeah, so I use the shit out of that one, and
Well,
that's
it's
why
dead.
you've got that situation, but I
Thanks for
miss
giving
the
me
m you know, me and Dad will talk about that mini waffle maker all the time
listen, I'm
'cause I
sorry, no
would
take backs. Mm,
I would go into the kitchen in the middle of the night, and he would be, like, secret eating those little waffles. I used to have the little
well,
mix
listen,
thing.
I got some protein pancake waffle
Yeah.
things from, like, a thing we did at work with Training Mate, and I got some of those.
Stunning.
Gorgeous, stunning. 23 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, mix it in a half cup of milk, boop,
No
boop, boop,
notes.
throw it in there, lovely.
No notes.
3
It's
waffles every morning.
stunning. There's also a
Yeah,
protein mix you can get, I don't know how good it is, in Trader Joe's, and
mm,
it's stunning. Yeah, I have no notes.
I'll look into
That's
that.
happiness. You don't need to date if you have a
Alright.
waffle maker. Like
Yeah, right, you guys hit me up. Um, moving on.
okay.
Okay, this first one, is it bad if I, like, say their names? Like, and,
Yeah,
like,
I
their
would
faces are on here?
make can you blur
Like,
them
is that
after?
illegal? I feel like it'd be easier
I
to blur
wouldn't
now, like, on my
I wouldn't show them. Can
okay,
you
yeah, I
just
won't do their face.
okay,
I won't.
do the names. Do cover their
Okay,
face
well,
and
okay. You have to see this
It's
one
gonna
first. It says,
yeah.
I'll say his name and his info, but I won't show you his face, but I have to show you a
Okay.
picture of him. That's also one of the only pictures he has on his profile. He
Okay.
says, job, his name's Carter. He's 30. Job, it says,
Okay.
I work. So clearly he's unemployed. It
Yeah,
says bisexual
clearly.
man. Okay. And then it
Okay.
says looking for new friends. Now, I don't know what
Which app is this?
this is Tinder. I
Okay.
can't really block him out. Okay, okay,
Because
maybe
I
I'll
thought you were
block
gonna
him.
say
Okay.
Grinder, and I was like, "Bro,
Okay, yeah, no, but you would think this.
bro."
His face really isn't shown in this, but I'm gonna believe this much. This is him wanting new friends. And do you know what that is? That's a foot. That's him sucking a toe, but he wants new
Okay.
friends.
So he's
So
got a
if you're
certain
into the whole,
audience. Yeah.
cool. All right, moving on. We got Chad. Now, you know Chad's a
Did
douchebag.
you swipe yes or not?
No, absolutely not. And Chad is a big, strong man. And do you want to know why he's a big, strong man? Also, he's 35. So if that gives you any
Okay.
indication into his maturity level, this is
And
his picture here.
is this
So
bruised
Chad
knuckles?
fights. Chad fights. He's
Did
trying to
he
say,
actually
I'm
write,
strong.
"I'm a big
No.
strong
That
man"?
but that was
Okay.
just like that's his picture. Like, look at my bruises on my hand because I'm a badass.
Yeah,
So
I will fuck you up.
super hot. For sure swiped. Um,
Yeah.
now
Well,
this
maybe if you're
one,
into being, like, choked out or something, you can be like, "Mm,
he'll
chatty
Chris Brown the
boy."
shit out of you for sure. Um, this one's X just oops, not that
Just
one.
a
So
sports bar?
just a Barbie dream car and a sports bar. So that's
Wait, see,
great.
Barbie dream car would get me a yes. I would be yes,
I,
because
I
that was
what
on
does
my
that
vision
mean?
board as a
33 years
child.
old and these are your photos? Like, come on, who
I think that's
okay, moving on.
the dream car is hot to
Moving on.
me. I'm like, "Is that what you're driving?" Or
This is Rick. He's 38 and this is his only picture.
work
So
Rick.
you can't maybe you can't see, but Rick is blurred.
Oh
So Rick doesn't want you
god.
to know Rick, which is obviously going to get a lot of
Oh,
swipes.
you didn't I was
This is
like,
Victor.
"That's a quick blur out." Okay,
No,
great
no,
shot of
that he did
Victor.
that.
Really captures his
Yeah, he
essence.
really loved
Yeah,
that
love
outfit
that.
today. He thought he ate done with
Um,
that. Let's skip his face maybe. This is Josh. He thinks he's Justin Bieber because they both wear blue sweatpants. So that's Justin. That's Justin Bieber. And
stop.
this
He does
is
not have a
Josh.
side by side. He has a
And
side
he
by
actually looks
side.
nothing like him. Like
We know
not
he
even
had to
kind of.
like that's like
But he
what was
yeah.
that program? Was it Love Is Blind where the girl was saying I look like this celebrity and the guy's like who and she's
Megan
like
Fox.
Megan
Megan
Fox.
Fox. Okay, to be fair, I did see it. I
Did
saw it
you?
a little. I think there's different features of the body.
Oh, she
But
has
yeah, I
blue
could see like a
eyes.
resemblance. Yes, there's things that were not
I
on
know,
brand,
but
but
you're on
like
a dating
it's like
show
a
and you're not supposed
you're.
to say like
I mean,
anything about your
yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
supposed to
yeah,
be
yeah,
about like
yeah. Blind
non-physical attraction, like falling in love with someone's mind, blah blah blah. And you tell them. So of course he
hinted
picked
that your
her.
celebrity lookalike is Megan Fox. Yeah,
Like
imagine his surprise.
it's
It's
mental.
okay.
But have you ever been catfished?
Yes, I have. And I was nice about it and I let it continue
Oh.
until it was awful. And then I said, no, thank you. No, thank you.
I don't think I'd
Gotta
leave a
go.
date if I just like I have showed up and people have not looked completely like their pictures, which is fine because I'd be like, well, we're gonna have a glass of wine. Yes,
You're gonna
yes.
pay for my wine for sure.
I got
I don't have an
dressed.
issue. Look, I'll hear them out. It's not like it
Yeah,
was
I
the end
wouldn't
of
be
the
like,
world,
you don't look like your photos. Bye. I'm not that
but
confident to be.
we both know you don't look like your photos, babe. So who are you fooling? Not I.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is Sitha, and he is 34, and he is sitting fat ass on the rock.
Oh,
Sit fat ass on my face.
nice.
This one here,
That's what I would have wrote to him.
the amount of okay, this is what I would this is my in my brain. This is who I would have swiped to have conversations to say to them, and I just can't actually swipe them because I don't want to match with them. But that the way that I could just be like, "Hey, Chad, sick bruise on your fist, man. You are so strong, dude. Really looking for a guy that can protect
It's
you."
like when people have the really loud, like, rev on their engine,
Oh, so hot.
and then they go by and they
Yeah,
make such a loud noise, and I'm
so
like, "Oh,
hot.
your dick must be so big."
Huge.
It's
Yes.
huge. It's
Like,
so big. It's
yeah, I run towards the car and I say, "Wait, wait, wait. I wanna get
yeah.
in." That's what I
I
do.
hear it and I'm wow, I'm like, "Let's
Gotta
go."
get in.
Like,
I hope there's no
"Let's
one in the passenger because 'cause I'm
go."
about to hop in. Anyways,
Yeah, where's the
Cock
ring?
Korea, K-O-K, Cock, Coke, Cock Korea. He's 39
Mhm.
and he has hair lice.
But
So that's
is he actually Korean,
who's to say?
do
Because
we think?
they
Is he
don't,
Asian?
they don't. He's got sunglasses on. I think
Korea, because
Cock
there's no
Korea.
way your last name is Korea if you were
Like
from Korea, you
like
know?
what would possess you to make a profile and say, "Hi, my name's Cock Korea."
So, I don't understand when people make those, like, fake profiles, right? Unless you're, like, a cheater skater and you're doing it because you're cheating on your wife, whatever.
Yeah, but then
But,
who's
like,
gonna wanna swipe you to be like,
because
"Hey,"
some people do that because they're embarrassed to be on the apps, and they don't want, like, their workmate or whatever, so they make, like, these but they still wanna meet someone, and it's,
but
like,
then
the way
how
people
are
meet
you
people now.
gonna so you wait till they match with someone that's not okay, actually, we'll get there because I have those pictures. Please hold.
Yeah.
This is self, and it looks like his picture are the mozzarella sticks from TGI Fridays. So,
Work.
that's cool. He says, "Questioning
Nice.
man," so he's obviously questioning himself. He says,
Uh-huh.
"That is not my age. I'm older. I don't care if this is a hookup site. I don't hook up. Um, have good intentions, good energy." So
Okay.
beyond the mott sticks, we got some tennis rackets. So I'm
Okay.
assuming he likes to play tennis. And then we have a
Uh,
little little Michael
oh, wow,
Jackson.
that you'd
So
get a
he likes
swipe
to
for me.
dance. Yeah, I mean,
I'm easy over here.
that's his whole profile is tennis, Michael
Barbie
Jackson,
car,
and
Michael
yeah.
Jackson. Are we taking notes, guys?
Yeah, guys, come on. These are winners. Okay, moving on. This name is going to be butchered. Xochipitzahua. So Chipitzahua has a picture covering his face in a mirror, and it says, "Be gay, do crime."
2 commandments of any gay person.
Do you think that's Zohipitzahua? What did I say?
So I would say it's Xochi Pisua. And you have to go up at the end.
Oh,
You
he's
have to
French
go,
now.
"Wah,
Ah, wow.
wah," or else
Zohichipua.
it doesn't really ring right. It's so weird, that's nearly what I named my son. It's
Oh, that was a close second. Oh my god.
crazy. We were right there between the 2 names.
Okay, so Jehipitua, whatever you said, he says, "Still looking for, still figuring it out." That's okay. Which
Mhm.
I never understood, to be honest. You're
That's
on a dating app and you don't know what you want. That's just the most bizarre.
I guess
Um,
it depends on the person as well. Well, I used to have that mindset of
no,
like,
still figuring it out to me is either like I'm bored and I'm cheating on my person, or like
no,
I'm
it's commitment
closeted.
issues. It's
Well, or
commitment
that,
issues.
yeah,
You
or
can't
that.
even commit to putting
So
on you're
oh,
looking
do
for
you
a
want? Yes.
relationship on the app. Like,
Yeah,
and
like
everybody knows someone's gonna get laid. They're more likely to get laid if they put on you're looking for a relationship.
I just feel
Everybody
like,
knows that.
oh, you really think that?
Yes.
Maybe if people are like no strings
Yeah.
attached, like I'm still figuring it out. Like, I don't know if I want a relationship. And maybe people are like so non-committal that they're just like,
I can
cool.
change
He
you.
doesn't know. Like, because some people that are say like, or like me, like I want to be in a relationship. It's like I'm not looking at somebody like that, like and being like, oh, let's go on a date. I'm like, if you don't know what you want, peace the freak out, you know? Like that would turn me away from people.
Yeah,
Does it
because
make sense?
you're, like, using it in, like, a logical way of, like, okay,
Oh,
but
as
if it I
opposed to the
maybe no, because maybe the dynamic's different male, female, because
for
females
sure.
want
And
are
gay
like
straight.
yeah, are like, oh, like, they want the guy even if they don't want a relationship, they want the guy to want a relationship with them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I'm continuing on with Zohichibizua, whatever his name
Okay.
is. He says, Under looking for figure it out. About me says, I'm here to see someone about a horse. Then it says, disclaimer, all caps.
Mhm.
My name is Robert. I can't change the name in the app settings.
Robert,
So
Bobby,
doesn't know what he wants. But he
Bobby,
knows that he
and
wants to find out about a horse, and his name is Robert.
and
So
Robert doesn't know how to use the app, so
and we probably could have just made a new profile with a different email and changed our name to the real name instead of using Zochipitahua.
yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. I actually did, my Hinge profile was deactivated when I was actively using it, and I lost it, and I lost all my
Why? Because
matches
you're
and everything.
catfishing? Did you
I don't
catfish
know.
someone?
I mean, probably, but, like, it means that someone must have reported you. Does it?
Ooh, maybe it was that dentist boy that didn't like you, and he was like, "Fine, you don't wanna be with me? Report."
Dentist, I don't even remember half the stories because 'cause I'm like, there was
Oh,
so
get
many
up
that
here, baby. Get up here.
there's so many that didn't like me.
What was your worst date? What's the worst date you've ever been on?
Oh my god. I
Like,
don't
not that many. Like, I feel like people ask me that, and I, like, don't
I
recall a
don't think
date
I
that was
have
so bad
yeah,
it was
I don't
memorable.
have exactly. I don't have anything, like, outstandingly bad. I have
Yeah,
2 situations.
okay.
One was this guy I met, he was like he wanted to go for a coffee and a walk. First red flag. You're like, "Mm,
I love a coffee and a walk.
okay." Like, yeah, but, I mean, like, to me, I don't. I want a dark bar, let's go for a drink, let's sit
Why?
down and talk, and let's end it quickly, right? But it's like, if I wanna go for a walk in broad daylight with coffee with my I'll do that with my friends, right? So anyway, I mean, that's like a second or third date kind of thing, right?
I
Anyway,
don't agree. Move on.
I know I think we did talk about this. Your way is probably a lot healthier than mine was, and thus not ever being ever successful in these apps. Except the one, I think the longest guy I was dating, actually, he didn't drink. And we went on a
I
coffee
remember
date or
this.
whatever. Yeah. This guy, anyway, he was like, he lived near me, so he was like, "Do you want to just like meet and go for a coffee and a walk around like where we live?" So I was like, "Yeah, okay, cool." So I met him, and instantly when I met him, he was like a lot shorter than what was said. Okay, fine, whatever. So I was like, "Oh, hi," and whatever, and
I
I
was like,
didn't. We
"Oh, hi.
it's like, where are you?
Hey, how are you? How's
Did I
the
step
weather?"
on you? Did I step on you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So we go to like Coffee Bean or some shit like that. And he didn't pay for my coffee. He didn't even offer, but the transaction was so awkward because he was in front of me in the line, right? So we're like in the line talking and blah, blah, blah. Right. And Coffee Bean's like the cheaper coffee place, right?
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
it's like in
And
LA,
so
yeah.
we're in the line. He orders his coffee and then doesn't say, and then he's like, he kind of says, like, "What do you want?" And then he's like, "Oh, well, yeah, you." And then, like, as in, he realized if I had put my order, then he would have to pay for it. Then I would have to. So anyway, he he pays for his. This is like all happened in front of my eyes. I was like, "What?" And
I
like, so he
probably would have, yeah.
Matt, he pays for his. And then I go after him, and I was like, then I pay for mine, and then the both of us are,
I
like,
would have walked out, I
waiting.
would have grabbed my coffee and said, "Bye-bye."
I wish, and I was just like, "What just happened?" And I was like, literally, and I mean, my drink is, like, tall Americano, which was probably $3. I was like, "Oh my god, if you cannot even, like" I would pay for that if it was my friend, like, not even
Yeah.
it's
It's
just
also like, this is the first date, you're making a first impression, and you're not gonna pay for a coffee, which already is, like, the
it's
barest
like an
minimum
unwritten rule as well of, like,
financial,
where
yeah, commitment,
if
like,
you're, like, standing yeah, exactly, and you're I get it if it's, like, a fucking you're at cocktails and it's so expensive in LA and, like, you don't even know the person. I do get it, of someone being like, "Let's split the bill," whatever, I do understand that, and I would always offer that, but it's, like literally a $3 coffee. Are we fucking kidding? Like, and there's like a unwritten rule of like, if even if you're with friends, like if you're standing in front of the line, you just be like, oh, get their coffee, like whatever.
Yes, like, you make
I
it a
don't
point to be like,
know.
whatever she wants.
Yeah,
Like,
what do you want? Like, whatever, you're already there. You know what I mean? It's not gonna
"Oh, this
be
guy's a
break the bank.
loser.
Like, anyway,
What a
yeah. So,
loser."
oh my God. So then me and Shorty go walk in and like that was and that was it. And we actually walked around for a while and I was like, it was fine. It was obviously no attraction to each other. But I will say that was a terrible day, but actually with a twist because after the day, he messaged me like straight away. And this I really fucking
Are
respect.
we on the same planet?
No,
Oh,
listen,
and this
he
he
was
was like,
like, this is just how bad dating was in LA that I appreciated this and was like, dope. He messaged me and was like, hey, thank you so much for your like coming out to meet me today. It was like so nice chatting with you. Like, I don't think there was any really spark there for me, but like, whatever. And I honestly got that message and I was like, thank you. Like, that was actually such a breath of fresh air. Like, I
I do
respect you
appreciate.
so much because, like, I
Yes.
didn't feel fucking anything, obviously, either.
It's just funny because, like, I would have been like, "Yeah, thanks, babe." The second I had to pay for my $3 coffee on our first date, I didn't feel anything either, and if I did, it was rage.
Yeah, my vagina climbed back up inside myself and
Yeah.
was just dry, dry, dry. But yeah,
Ugh.
but I did appreciate that because it's so, so often
Sorry, one more time. Say the word. You what?
appreciate.
Yeah, sorry,
Not
guys. I know
she
that was
ate.
hard to
There's no
hear. I know that
SHE.
was hard to hear for all my listeners. I just wanted to acknowledge and, say that your feelings are valid because I've had to deal with this for many, many years.
But where's the she? Where's the he, she?
Listen, I teach geography, not spelling,
Okay,
okay?
cool.
There are
Yeah.
some things I won't do.
So
Um,
that was a bad one, but,
I agree. I
with a
also
good
am the
twist.
person like, I have never ghosted anybody in my whole life. Like, I will say, "W what? Who?" I will say what it is and why I'm not gonna continue. Like, I'll be like, "Hey, go ahead. Who do you
Mm.
think?"
No, you've left people hanging. You
Not
have left
ghost.
people
I have not
hanging.
I would definitely say why, and they would know why. And if they repeat actually, did I tell you this? Did I tell you the I don't know if I wanna talk about that.
This is
There is
gonna
one situation recently, which recently, it was like, I don't know, a year ago,
I
and
yeah.
we went on one date, that was it. Oops. Went to his place, had pizza, cuddled, nothing happened, that was it. Like, that was the date.
Mhm.
Well, okay, we kissed, we made out. It
Yeah.
was
I was
not
like, how do
pleasant.
you cuddle with somebody when you're
Sorry, I was also just, like, exhausted. I was like, "I'm tired,
Yeah,
girl." And it was
yeah,
like, "Good night." I'm like, "Yeah, I have a dog, I gotta go."
yeah.
Which is love to use that excuse. It's like when it benefits me, it's awesome.
It is
But I
good.
was like, anyways, okay, so we, like, kinda continued talking, but, like, the kiss. Like, I am a big kiss person. Kiss, kiss,
Yeah.
kiss. I love to kiss. I'm a great kisser. I need you to kiss. Like, and
It's the opening act, like,
I just, like, don't know what
start
it
the show
is about
good.
some people, like, are you too excited? Are you I don't know what you are, but it's not working for me. I'm a very passionate kisser. I'm not an aggressive kisser. I don't I trim my mustache here so it doesn't go over my lip so that
How
that's not in the
considerate.
picture,
Mhm.
and
I
other
don't
people
mind a
that have
mustache, by the
mustaches,
way.
but, like, in your mouth, because when
I
I'm
don't
kissing
mind.
you, which I'm sure, like, some people that kiss me probably ew, whatever. Um, like, you probably get some of my mustache if you're, like, hitting my top lip, but I'm just like, I personally don't like that. I don't wanna taste it. Yeah, so he had a mustache, we made out, it was just, like, not a pleasant scenario for me, and
But
so I
was he
tried to
like
basically
is he thrusting or was it potato
aggressive, it was
tongue?
just, like, mostly mustache, not enough lip, and
Okay.
it's fine, whatever, didn't enjoy it. So, we were supposed to see each other later in the week, I sent a text message, like, the next day and was like, "Hey, didn't really feel it, just don't wanna lead you on in that way, would rather be honest, like, I'm not feeling it, whatever."
You kiss like a potato. Yeah.
He Okay, I'm being nice here. He goes, "Can we FaceTime?" And I was like, I went
Oh, I
on
know
one
this.
date with you, like, I feel like I was honest, I explained that I didn't wanna pursue this, and you're like, You're demanding a lot." But I was like, "You know what? Okay," I said, "I'm busy, I'll call you on my way home." Called him when I got home,
Whoa,
and
that's so nice of you.
right. Like, I don't owe
That
you
really
anything. I
is.
already told you I'm not
Yeah.
interested. I don't need to further explain myself. So I listened
Yeah.
to him. I said like, "Hey, wasn't feeling it. Don't really, it's not because of X, Y, or Z." Like I was like, "Yeah, this was kind of a turn off. This was kind of a turn off," but was like just trying to be nice about it and let him down easy. And he proceeds to tell me, this is what's wrong with the gay community because you don't know what you want, and then when you get it, you run." And my ex did the same thing, and that's exactly how and I was like, "Sir, what I'm not gonna have you do is
Oh,
tell me how I'm feeling as if I don't know how to identify my feelings." So I said
dealing with a
everything I
heart
said
that you didn't break.
I was like, "Yeah, babe, if you didn't lose me already, you lost me now." So he's basically continuing to go on, and I'm just like, "Okay, I'm so over this. I'm just gonna listen and let you have this, and then I'll hang up." And we were
Right.
supposed to see it was just like on Monday or Tuesday, we were supposed to see each other like again later in the week. And so he does all this talking. I confirm that I'm not interested, and he goes, "So should I still expect to see you on Friday?" And I was like, "Babe, you're
No.
not getting it. You're not getting it. I'm gonna have to punch you in the face." I said, "You know what?
No.
Let me think about it. I'll get back to you." Because I just like
That
I need to get
sounds
off the
like
phone right now. Like he's not
a
he's
bad
not gonna listen. Like he's not
yeah, that
processing
sounds like a
anything I'm
bad
saying.
customer service job where it's like you know, 9 times out of 10, you just gotta listen to people's complaints, right? And then
Like you're gonna
it's
therapize
gone.
me and tell me what I feel about me not liking how you
You
kissed.
don't
Okay.
yeah, okay, cool.
So he says that. I go, "Let me think about it." I text him. I wait, I don't know, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it was, a couple days.
And
And
you
I sent a
think
message.
about it.
"Hey, babe,
No.
unfortunately, I still feel the same way. Don't really have an interest. Thanks so much." He was just like, sends back, "You said X, Y, and Z, so I don't understand why you feel." I'm like, "You're trying to fight me and convince me that I don't feel what I'm feeling right now, and it's like not gonna work." So then he goes, if I was like a bad kisser or something, like I could understand that. But what you're saying doesn't make sense. Like he wouldn't accept my answer for why I didn't want to be with him. And,
No.
and then I go,
And
"Okay."
block.
So to be real with you, didn't enjoy the kiss, didn't feel it, wasn't into it at all. I'm a big kiss person. That's a big deal for me. For that reason, I would like to remain friends. And he goes, "Ouch. Okay, noted. Friends it is." I was like, "Holy shit. Did that do it? Did we win?
Oh
Did
my
that suffice?"
god. That's like
So it was rough.
oh,
It was
that's
rough.
horrific. You're trying to be, like, diplomatic about it, right? Because, no one wants to just be
I
like,
don't want to punch
"Hey,
this guy in
this
the
is"
face. I'm trying to be
yeah.
nice.
There's no need
But
to.
don't tell me
It's
I don't know how I feel and that I'm the problem with the gay community.
you shouldn't have
Yeah, and
indulged
then
in even the
yeah,
phone call. I would have just been
I
like,
shouldn't have. I'm too
"Nobody"
nice.
yeah.
I'm too
Yeah,
nice.
that's
Yes,
way too
unfortunately, I'm
nice.
too nice
Like, the
and am
fact you
human.
sent a
But yeah,
message, that's enough. That's
still
enough.
followed up
For
because like
one
I knew it
day,
wasn't gonna end. It wasn't gonna end. So I was like,
Yeah.
let me put this to rest. And recently, about 2 weeks ago, I got a text message and it said, "Good morning, Stead."
No. No, stop
And
it.
listen, I think after that interaction, immediately was like, finally, we're buried. I'm going to delete his number. I will never need that in my life again. And I don't really do that unless I'm like clearing out my phone
Right.
on like an airplane. But like, there's a reason I'm going to delete your number if I delete your number. And
That's a little psycho, no?
I don't know who this was. So at first I thought it was a spam where they're like, "Hey, can you unlock the door?" And I'm like,
Yeah,
"I think
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
scam." So I
yeah.
just didn't answer.
Yeah.
And then he goes, oh wait, actually I don't have the text, but I like sent it to people because I was like, does that I asked Christos, I'm like, "Do you have this number? Does anyone have this number?" And everyone was like, "No, I don't have that number." And it's like, yeah, because I went on a date with this guy like a year ago. Why would you have his
Yeah,
number?
I was gonna say
And
this was from a long time ago. I remember you
like,
telling me now that you told me.
yeah, like it was
Yeah.
a while ago.
I was like, that
I don't
was a
even have
long
it.
time ago.
Yes, but he's crazy. So I deleted it, whatever. Basically, I didn't answer. Next day,
Mhm.
"Is this still Matt?" Didn't answer. Later that day, "Let me know. Like, not sure if I have the right number." Girl, you have me in your phone. You know it's my number. Then responds again, like 2 days later and says something else like, "Good morning, handsome." And I was like, "Okay, you're a stalker." Like, it's confirmed. So I never actually confirmed if it was his because I never they were like, "Just text back." I was like, "No, because if it's who I think it is, this is, like, gonna be a crazy
And there was
situation." And you know
no
why?
thread,
What?
history thread of
No, because
conversation?
I
Oh,
deleted his
right,
number,
right,
I
right,
deleted
right,
so,
right.
like, it wasn't in my phone, but,
Mm,
however, I do think it was him, and this is why, because I went to Starbucks to go edit some stuff, and I, like, very briefly looked up and saw him, like, at the counter, so immediately was like, "Goop," and, like, in my computer, like,
yeah.
I don't even need to acknowledge this, like, I'm not gonna get into that, I don't
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
be
yeah,
nice, I
yeah.
don't need to say hi, we're not friends, like, we're done, and the text came, like, a few days after that interaction, so I'm positive that he saw me, because this is also, like, there's, like, 2 bar stools, there's not, like, a sitting like, there's not it's not a big Starbucks, like, it was, like, a
Y
small area, he had to stand 15 feet away from me, I know he saw me. So, I think in his mind, he was like, "Oh, man, he was cool, let me hit him back up," and I'm like, "Girl, I don't double dip. I'm not going back into that, I laid it to rest,
Oh
put the nail in
my
the coffin." So
god.
that's why I was like, "I'm pretty positive this is his number." So,
So you
never
actually got
confirmed,
punished for being nice. We were
and
actually,
that, like, the date itself, like, wasn't really that bad. The kissing I did not enjoy, yes, honestly, but, like, that is just the
yeah.
craziest thing. I'm like, "You asked to FaceTime?" I think that's really intimate. Like, I know you said sometimes you like to FaceTime, I think, before the dates, and I'm like, "I don't know if I
Okay,
wanna
so
do that.
that
What if they"
yeah, but then you've saved yourself a whole last day because it's like I think it was because I was like, okay, first of all, just like kind of screening, are you this person? Great. And then it's
there,
just like
yeah.
a quick 5 minute conversation of like whatever. You can even talk about what you're gonna do for the date because and then not go
Yeah,
on
but
the
then
date
what
if
if
you
you
don't
get
like
trapped? What if you're trapped? What if they're nonstop
Well,
talking
you
and you're
have
like,
to
"I
have a
feel bad because
reason.
I can't"
You have to be like, "Oh, I have 5 minutes now
"Oh,
just before I
my mom."
teach," or whatever. Like, "Can I call you
Okay.
now?" And then so
Fair,
you
yeah.
already have like a get out of jail
J
cause, And it's like
fair, fair,
just
fair.
because I think getting ready for a date, like fucking doing your hair and makeup, like getting dressed, going across to wherever you're
It's
gonna
a
meet them,
lot.
it's a lot. It's an investment, and, like, not that, like okay, I had a lot of fun dating, and I actually used it more as a, like, "Okay, how am I gonna see the city?" And, like,
You're a girl,
it's
it's different.
it
Mm.
is different, and but it's also, like, maybe you don't know maybe your friends are busy or maybe whatever, and you wanna go and try this new restaurant, or you wanna do that, you're like, "Why not?" And then I also see dating as in a positive way. I feel it that it should be you getting to know yourself and
Sure.
getting to know, like, there's things you don't even know that you don't like until it's
Yeah,
put in
I
front of
agree.
you.
Yeah.
Like, I remember talking to my friend the other week, and she had went on a date with this guy. It was in LA, and he was from money, right? And in our heads, we're like, yeah, it's great to meet someone rich, great. But like, she was like, I didn't realize like how important it was to me for someone to be like motivated and have passion and like she's like, I
Ambition
knew
and work
you
ethic.
know those things, right? But when you're listening and she's like, "Oh god, like, I got the ick so much," and, like, he was hot
Yeah.
and rich, but, like, she's like, "I just" that to me was just like,
Sometimes it's
oh,
not
you're just
enough.
like yeah, you're just like there's not that, like you don't have that, like, life about you that,
I
especially, I
agree
guess,
with
an
that.
artist.
Also, sometimes it's like the level of privilege is like so hard to relate to that you're like,
Yeah,
sorry, I actually think you've been through nothing and don't have a clue of what real life looks like because you've been sheltered and a
but
Nepo
if you
baby,
didn't
not
go
even just like
But if you
privileged,
didn't
like,
go on that date, you wouldn't know, right? So
sure.
it's just
Fair.
every time you're collecting information for yourself and then things that you can kind of have leeway on and things that are like non-negotiables, whatever. I was actually talking to this girl this week in Berlin, the letting people know if you're not into them or whatever. And she'd been
Oh,
on a really, really good, what she thought was like a really good day. And she ended up like spending the night and the next day there and blah, blah, blah. And she messaged me like, let's say she went on the date Friday night, messaged me on Sunday. She's like, I just left his place. And I was like, damn. And, all the things like they went to this really nice place for dinner and like she stayed over and blah, blah, blah. He bought her roses, all these things. And now like 2 days have gone by and she hasn't heard
no
anything
way.
from him.
Ugh, I hate
And
men.
I was like, and she was like, "Ugh, I'm just, really confused because I felt like that was a really successful date. Like there was never an awkward moment. It feels like blah blah blah.
It's
And I
not
was like,
even.
yeah, it's I was like, it's just what people fucking do now. Like, and
It's
it
so inconsiderate, and I hate it.
so inconsiderate. I'm like, I think people avoid things just so they don't wanna hurt you because they think that not saying anything is just like, "Oh, then I'm not gonna hurt her, she'll get the point." Of course she will, but you've actually hurt her more by
Yeah.
making her go on this, like, journey in her
Just
head,
be
and
honest. Yeah, don't
yeah,
do
I'm a
that.
direct
Like,
bitch, I would be.
we know, both of
Yeah.
us. It's just like, tell me
Yeah,
straight up because I will appreciate you more and have more respect for you for being like,
yeah,
not into it. Also, have you ever been
yeah.
stood up?
No, I don't think so. I feel like I would
Oh,
remember if I have been stood up. Have you?
twice.
Stop.
Who?
Same
What
person?
kind? You think I'd give them another chance? No.
Do you think he
Um,
arrived, saw you, and then left?
no, he didn't even like, no. Um,
Oh my god. I think
well,
I would
okay,
lose
okay,
my shit if someone
okay.
did that
I
to
think
me.
I think one of them wasn't a physical place. Like it was like we had planned it and then like I got there and then there was just like no community or like the day of and there was just like no follow through. But like still you're gonna fumble me? Like
Oh, you
me.
think that's a stand-up?
I think if we're like,
If
yeah, we're
some
gonna have dinner at 4 at this place and then like you don't.
the day comes and you don't
Yeah.
message me.
Yeah. Like and we
No, I
don't talk
don't
about it.
consider that being stood up. That's happened to me, and
Oh.
the
Yeah, I think
every
that is.
girl
Like,
I
we just
know.
made a plan and you, like, didn't acknowledge it, and then
No, if they don't message you the day, it's not happening. Of like, you need to check in that day and that
yeah,
morning,
well,
and
obviously, you should have checked in before the day of,
if
but
you
that's
checked
why I was
in,
like
then you just didn't show up,
but, like, a
then
time and a place, that seems like, "Hey, yeah, let's do something on this day." That's a little more loose, but, like, if you're like, "Hey, let's go to dinner at 7 at Tu Madre," and you, like,
got
don't,
you.
like, that's a
That
little
is
bit
a bit
more just
more, yeah,
yeah.
accurate, like, I booked a
I don't
table.
care if we're like, "Yeah, let's do something on this day," and then they just don't say anything, but, like, a day, a time, a place feels like like
'Cause
we had a
yeah,
plan,
because
but
LA moves so fast, and also those apps move so fast that, like, say if I made a date on Monday and it for Friday, and then they on Friday comes around, they don't get in touch, they probably met someone else on the app that in
sure,
that
yeah,
week,
I
like,
don't wanna
it's
be
you
with
know
you
what I
if you're not
mean?
excited to be on a date with me because you should be honored,
Right.
I'm awesome.
You should be honored,
Um,
like
but yeah, I did do that, and then I was stood up, and, I had a really good night, and I was like, "Let me take advantage of this because I don't take myself out enough," and they had live music there, which is, like, obviously gets me wet, and I love, and I was like, "Let
yeah,
me" and then, like, the bartender told me I looked like some famous celebrity that I don't know, can't remember,
Brian
which
Friedman.
was no, I'm dead. I was like it was like a director, which, like, I don't know movies. I don't watch any of that. I don't pay
I don't
attention to
know, yeah.
Hollywood or, like, you could say somebody's name and I'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry to this man."
Yeah, you're so
But
bad at that.
I just simply don't care about any of it. And I was wearing, like, my circle, like, Steve Job glasses and looked
Oh,
up the picture
cutie.
and immediately was offended. And I was like, "You think I look like this person? Huh.
Woody
I
Woody
think you look
Allen.
like a bitch." I was like, oh, now I'm curious, I have to find it. But yeah, it's bad. I was like, "Oh, that's actually very insulting."
You're like, "Wow,
But
you
I did
just could
enjoy
have
the night.
told me I'm fucking ugly, and then we would've, like, cut it there," like
Also, he's
yeah.
significantly older than I am, so I'm like, "So you think I'm a dinosaur?" DINOSA, I am a dinosaur. Like, what a
Great.
joke, people. Anyways,
Yeah.
Sarah, I know your phone's gonna die, and I love you so
Yeah, it
much, and I
is.
think we should do
I
this
love
at least
you.
once a month, which sounds like already too little, but I feel like
I was
realistic.
like yeah, exactly. Because I was like, "Oh my god, we should do this every day," but it's never ever gonna happen. And
Remember when
because
we
I
did do
bet
this every day when we were friends and
in
before you abandoned
person.
me, left me for dead?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm,
Well,
I
I
do.
it's a little bit, like, political now. If I come back to LA, ICE will probably get me and, there's
So it's not funny,
it's
but
like
it's true. Yeah.
there's a lot
I'm
going on
flying this weekend and I'm like
there.
nervous because ICE is literally TSA now. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I
Hope
do
I make
miss
it.
LA a lot. I miss you guys, all of you, you a lot, and It's
Just like, how
yeah,
much?
it's
How much do you
also
miss me?
I do miss the sunshine every day, so you have to, like, never complain about that.
Oh, baby, my dopamine through the roof. Last night, they were like, "What are
Ugh,
you on?" I'm like, "Girl, it is summer. We
I
are
know.
out, okay?"
Like,
Like, the
when this
way
pop
SAD just disappeared. Who is she? Depression? Don't know her. Never had her.
honestly, I
But
didn't
it is
realize
I
because
love where I
we were
live.
like, because we were, like, in Ireland, right, after LA, and then we were are
Oh
you
boy.
yawning? And then Chicago, Montreal, Toronto, freezing, freezing, freezing. Back to Ireland, to
Crazy.
Germany, even colder, the most north in
Ugh,
Europe. And like it was just, and then the spring, the past like week has been absolutely fantastic here. And like it looks like a different fucking
I'm
city.
jealous.
Suddenly there's like terraces, and we went to Madrid for February, and it was like, not even, it was probably in the 50s. And I was like, oh my God, where's my bikini? And like, like everyone's out on
Yes.
this, everyone's like out on the like little tables on the sidewalk and like, having
I
their
have a question for
fucking,
you.
yes.
Are you wearing bikinis post-birth?
I haven't had the opportunity, as
But,
in
like, when
like,
summer hits, you're gonna be out.
oh, will I? Will I?
Yeah, like, is that
I
something you're
mean,
gonna continue to wear?
well, if I go to a beach, yeah. But like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I was that
Obviously
girl
not
who
down the
ever,
street,
you
but
never, when have you ever seen me in a class, like in a dance class in
no,
a
no,
bikini
no.
top? Like, no,
We
it's
know,
not
yeah.
me. And my tits are absolutely massive, Matt. They're like bigger than my head.
Ginormous.
No, they're
Yeah,
massive.
melons.
They're
My
No,
coconut.
I'm not going to show you my tits, but like it's, they're literally not
I'm not gonna do that. I
proportional.
could, but I'm not gonna.
I that's an extra fee, but, like, they are
Yeah, girl,
obviously
save it
so
for the
full of
Patreon.
so full of milk, and that has been everything else is okay. It's kinda getting back to
Okay.
normal, but, like, it's yeah, that's a really weird thing looking at the moment. I'm like, they're not mine.
I just wanna sit
Yeah.
here and talk to you forever.
I know. So the next podcast, I'll wear a bikini and I'll do the screen
Maybe we can have
background.
a special guest on pod.
Oh my god, Jack.
Your son. Yeah, I'm referring to your son, yeah.
When he starts saying his first words, he can do his first words on your
Ugh, I
podcast.
can't wait. I can't, like,
Yeah.
let's get him
He's
speaking and
he's
talking
eager.
and
He's already like nearly walking. He's like walking along furniture, and I think he's going to be an early
yeah,
walker. And he's trying to talk. He's
well,
insane though. Me and Devil call
are
him
we
the
working on our
Tasmanian
point?
Devil. Oh my god,
Are we
he's
working
really
on our
pointy
point?
feet. He has great feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give
Keep
him
that
that.
stretch him, baby.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
stretching. We are doing good toes, bad toes, all the things.
Yes.
But yeah, you have to
Ugh,
come and meet him.
I do need to meet him. That's gotta
Yeah.
be in my future.
So when this
Well, I
pops
love
off,
you.
we
Thanks
can.
for
I love you
yeah.
so
Yeah,
much.
when you guys blow this shit up and you start making me money, I can finally see my friends' children. So, if
Right,
you support
exactly.
their family, you should stream and subscribe.
Truly, and
Okay.
I was talking to, Lindsay the other day, and I was like, "When we should, like, all" I was like, "With all of our contacts, everybody," I was like, "all get together, and I want to open a convention in Europe that I can use to,
I'm
like,
ready.
pay my friends and fly my friends
The
out," and,
way
like,
I'm ready. I think you
I
could
was like,
totally orchestrate that.
"Oh my god, so good," and, like, collectively with all the
Listen,
people we know together.
once that postpartum lifts, baby, you're gonna fly, okay? I think we knock this out. Yes.
Yeah. Once the flamingo
That's
gets her
what
pink back. Is that the
okay.
thing? Or
I have no idea
yeah,
what you're talking about.
when flamingos give birth, they lose their pink, and
I what do they
they
turn,
once they're
white? I don't know.
postpartum, I guess, but once their postpartum's gone, they turn back. It's a pink,
I think
right?
you just made
Anyway,
that
I think
yeah.
that's like a good way segue to end.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm gonna go.
And on that note, play the outro,
Oh,
play the outro.
Yes, cue the outro. I love you. Thanks so much. I wish I could give you a kiss. I
I
miss
love
you. I
you. I
love you.
love you. I
Try to
love
Beauty
you. I
and
love you. I
Bravo
love
for me.
you. Okay. I
Okay,
love
get some
you.
sleep.
I don't know how to hang up
Bye.
on this thing, so I'll just wave until
I'll
you do.
stop it. Okay. Bye, man.